Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate you being here and welcome to Get Ready With Me Wednesday. Today I'm going to be using the Bellapierre Cosmetics. This is the 90s GLAM palette that I got in my Ice Cream Beauty box. Was it my box or my bag? I think it was the box. So anyways, if you want to see me use this, then stick around. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I'm running a little bit late this morning, so this is going to be a quick get ready with me. Alright, so what shade do I want to go in with? I don't think these have shade names. Nope, they sure don't. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm going to put it all over my lid. I did already do my base. I used my House Labs foundation. I used my e.l.f. hydrating camo concealer. I used my new brow lift stuff that I got as my free gift from Sephora, the Kosas. I used that. That's not bad. And then I used I think it's the Give Me Brow from Benefit to like color it in. It actually works pretty good. Although brows are my nemesis. They always have been, they always will be. I haven't done anything else because I want to finish my eye look really quick. Let's see, what color do I want to go in with next? I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm going to put that on the outer V and give it a little bit of depth. And then we'll figure out where to go after this. So, not too much going on. I did have a appointment with the heart doctor last week because, so every time I go to my regular doctor, or not this last year, but the last couple years, she always does an EKG on me. And both times that she's done the EKG, it kind of shows, I want to say, an irregularity. There you go. I got it out. I guess we're putting this in the crease. So she had referred me to cardiologist. So I've gone a couple times. And they had looked at like my past EKGs. And they actually found an EKG from like years ago. And it shows the same thing. And so one of the doctors that I saw said that like it's always been there. It hasn't gotten worse, blah, blah, blah. And then the last time I saw a different cardiologist, the one that I saw was a woman. This one was a man. And I hadn't seen him in a bit, but he was so nice, you guys. He was so nice. And he like broke it down for me exactly like what the issue is. Not that it's an issue, but it kind of is an issue. I guess I have something called PFO. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. PFO, which is, so when you're in your mother's womb, and you're like connected to her, he kind of explained it like, I'm probably not going to explain this perfectly exactly the way that he did, but I'm going to do the best to my recollection. So basically, when you're in the womb and you're attached to your mom, your heart isn't actually beating by itself. It's like your mom's beating your heart for you. And anyways, there's like a hole in your heart when you're in the womb. And after you're born, it's supposed to close up. And I guess it's in between the sides of your heart or something like that. God, I hope I'm explaining this right. So in like less than 1% of people, guess what? That hole doesn't close. Guess who's one of those lucky less than 1% people? Me. So my little hole did not close up. He said it doesn't in maybe it was 1% or something like that. I don't know. But then like in less than 1% of people, it actually causes a problem. Like even in young people, it can cause like a stroke, because if you get a blood clot, the blood clot can like travel up to your heart and then go through the heart, and then it can end up going up to your brain and causing a stroke. But he says to just take baby aspirin, because anybody that has this issue that would have a stroke, taking the baby aspirin even reduces that risk to even less than 1%. So I mean, I was taking aspirin before, but I kind of like stopped taking it for a while because people say that, I mean, I don't get it. Like, I understand some medicine. Like, you don't want to take Advil or Tylenol or whatever every single friggin' day. You know what I mean? Because it can cause issues. And I know that taking aspirin, like, what? Can it cause, like, ulcers or whatever? So they say not to take it all the time. And he was like, well, if your stomach can handle it, then take it. And I don't think I really have issues when I take the aspirin. And it's just baby aspirin. Like, it's little tiny baby aspirin, you know, it's not like a big aspirin. So hopefully it won't cause any problems like with my tummy. So I started taking the aspirin again per his recommendation. But yeah, it's very interesting to, you know, find out things like this, because I had always heard that they thought when I was born that I had a heart murmur. And it wasn't a heart murmur. It was just my little PFO, my little hole in my heart that never closed up. So, yeah, that's awesome. And then you guys, I'm super sad. I really am super sad. And I'm trying not to think about it too much, but it's really difficult. Yeah, my dad's not doing so great. All right, I'm going to use this shade right here. They went to the emergency room the other day because my dad still does not have mobility on his right side. Like, the way they're explaining it is like he has absolutely no use of his right arm at all. And I guess when he went to the emergency room last time, they like gave him a referral to a certain kind of doctor, but the appointment isn't for 6 weeks, which I don't understand that. Why you would make somebody, you know, wait 6 freaking weeks. But I guess it's because your nerves, something to the effect of that your nerves tend to start working again after 6 weeks or at 6 weeks. And so that's why they made the appointment for 6 weeks, because once it gets to the 6 weeks, hopefully he'll have mobility back, I guess. And if he doesn't, then that's when they would run more tests. But my stepmom said that he fell, but my sister said that he's been drinking a lot lately, so I'm not really sure if he fell because of his lack of mobility on his right side, or if he fell because he'd been drinking a little bit, you know what I mean? But then my other sister told me that she was talking to him, and then he called her the next day, and she thinks that he doesn't remember what they were talking about, or that they had talked about something the day before, which makes me really nervous, because that's what happened to my granddad when his cancer had spread to his brain. And my dad hasn't, I mean, I don't know, like, if my dad's been going to his appointments about his cancer and getting it checked on? Did they tell him something that he doesn't want to tell us? You know, and it's like, but you kind of need to tell us what's going on, because I don't want to think about the worst case scenario, but I also want my dad to set up things before it gets to a point to where he can't, if that makes any sense. I really don't want to, I don't want to cry. I don't want to think about it. I don't want it to get to a point to where if his cancer is not gone and it's spreading and it's affecting his brain, it may get to a point, or it would get to a point, where he wouldn't be able to make certain decisions. And if he doesn't set it up to where, you know, me and his wife and my sisters can make those decisions for him, it's going to make things really difficult for us. And so my sister was talking to me about talking to him and having him set up some sort of something to where the doctors will, you know, talk to us about, you know, things that are going on with him. But at the same time, if he doesn't want us to know, I don't know that he's going to do that. And I just don't know how to approach it with him, because he's so prideful, you know. And my sister said when she talked to him the other day that she asked him how he was doing, and for the first time, he said, "Not so good, honey." And usually my dad's like, "I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm good," you know? And so for him to say, "Not so good," like, really worries me, you know? I remember when he first found out he had cancer, it was like, I don't want to think about the worst case scenario, but I also want things to be set up so that if anything does happen, that we can do what's best for my dad and help my dad in any way that we can in helping make decisions. Because I know when my pop had cancer and it spread to his brain and he would start forgetting things, you know, like he wasn't allowed to drive anymore. And he would, you know, tell my grandma that he was going to take her to the store, and she would be like, "Oh, we'll go tomorrow," you know, because he couldn't drive. And instead of telling him that he couldn't drive, she would just be like, "Oh, we'll go tomorrow." And then by tomorrow he would forget, you know what I mean? So kind of like keeping him in a healthy headspace and not like, you know, letting him realize that he was, you know, forgetting things. But I'm using my LYS bronzer, but I'm just sorry. I'm just like trying not to, you know, think about certain things, but like I have to. I have to think about these things because it's my dad and I need to be able to take care of him to the best of my ability. And like, it just sucks being so far away because there's not a lot I can do from over here. So I put in for Flex. I'm using my e.l.f. using this side right here for my blush. There's not a lot I can do from over here, but I did put in for Flex because my sister said something about, well, should we go visit Dad earlier than August? And I said, I'm thinking, yeah, we should probably get over there sooner than later, you know, just to kind of check on him and see if while we're over there, we might be able to like talk him into, you know, putting me and my sister and my stepmom like on his medical stuff so that the doctors will be able to talk to us about things. So we're trying to go over when my niece will be on spring break, which is like the end of March. So I put in for my vacation request, and had my son put in for his, because I was like, we need to go see, Pop Pop, you know. But I guess when he fell, he like really hurt his arm bad, and it's like, my sister was like, I wish I could take a picture, but Dad doesn't like it. And I'm like, this is rough, guys. This is, it's so hard to be so far away from all your family. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be there when they go through things, you know, and you can't be there to support them and help them out. They've got it set up over there to where he's not alone by himself, except for, I think Mondays is the only day where he's by himself for a little bit. So, because they're worried that he's gonna fall again and hurt himself. I tried to call him yesterday, but he didn't answer, and then they said to try and call back later because he was sleeping. So it sounds like he's sleeping a lot, and that my granddad slept a lot, you know, right before he got really bad. So yeah, that's what's going on with me, you guys. So just pray that my dad's gonna be okay, because this is just not, I'm not ready for it. I'm just not. I don't know if I'm going to be ready for it. So I know he's getting older, and, you know, certain things are inevitable, but I just want more time with my dad, you know. I know it's kind of morbid, but I mean, these are things I have to think about, because my dad does have cancer, you know what I mean? So, but anyways, let's talk about something a little happier. My son got a promotion at work, and he starts training this week. But guess what his hours are going to be? Yay for me. He's going to be working overnight. So I get to drop him off at work, come home, lay down, go to sleep, get up super early in the morning to go pick him up. And then as soon as we get home, it'll be time for me to jump into the shower and get ready for work, because that's how late in the morning he's going to be working. And then yesterday, he was supposed to work 3 to 10, and he ended up working till midnight because of call-outs. The same person calling out all the time. So, I don't know how people do it, man. Especially if you don't have any flex time. You know what I mean? Like vacation time to cover for calling out so much. I don't know how people pay their bills. Especially if it's like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not salary, even if you were salary, like, if I don't have any flex time, I'm assuming that they would, like, dock it out of my pay. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't get my full paycheck if I didn't have any vacation hours or sick hours to cover for me being gone. You know, that's why I'm so anal about saving up my hours. And like, I always like to have, you know, over 200 hours in case anything happens where, you know, like I had my surgery and I had to be off for, you know, almost 2 weeks. And I don't have like short-term disability or anything like that, which I need to check into. I think I'm going to put a little bit of this blue on the inner corner. This one right here. I think I'm going to put that on the inner corner. I think that would look pretty. But I wanted to go sign up for short-term disability. Was it, I can't remember. At some point last year, they were at my work, and I went to go sign up for it. But because I had had my surgery in January, they said I couldn't sign up for it. So I had to wait. So I'm just waiting to see like when they'll be at my work again so that I can sign up for the short-term disability. That way, if anything, you know, causes me to be out of work for, I think it's, I can't remember how many days, like you have to be out of work for at least 10 days or more for the short-term disability to kick in, which would really help. So like if you have to have surgery and you're going to be off for like, say you have to have surgery like on your wrist or something for carpal tunnel, which like one of the ladies at work is going to have surgery for something like that. You have to be off for like 6 weeks, which is something very common for people in my line of work is carpal tunnel. But I believe you have to be off for like 6 weeks. So if you have short-term disability, it pays you for a certain amount of your income. So like that looks really pretty. So if you're going to be off for a while, at least you can still get paid. You know what I mean? So I really need to check into that. So I'm going to use my ColourPop black liner for a tight line. And then I'm going to use my Sky, I think it's, what is it? Sky Blue Avon liner for the waterline. I'm going to use my Wonder Beauty Mile High Club mascara for the upper lashes. I did pull out this St. Lux Celestial highlighter, so I've been using this the last couple times I did my makeup. I've been trying to remember to switch out my highlighters and get some use out of my collection, you guys. And then stay tuned for, I think it'll be February 18th is when I'll be uploading my first color pan video, which I'm so excited to share with you what I'm going to do for my color pan. I highly recommend you guys to be following me on Instagram, Beauty with Renee 73, because I'll probably post like, you know, more stuff over there. Over here would just be like the update videos, but what will have to do with what I'm gonna do will probably be posted more over there. Although I could put stuff on my community tab too, but not very many people like look at the community tab. I mean, I have posted like so much stuff over there and I barely get any interaction on it, really. So I don't know if it would be worth it to post on the community tab. I very rarely get notifications for people's community tabs. It's almost like you have to kind of like search it out if you want to see what they're doing over there. So there's that. But I could still post it anyway on here, just in case somebody happens across it or somebody doesn't have Instagram, they can still see it. All right. I really like this mascara. I really do. I think it's really nice. I did use my Laura Geller Spackle Mist Restore Coconut Water because it says prime, set, and refresh. So I used it to prime along with my Laura Geller Spackle Skin Perfecting Primer. So I use those two together, and I think it's really nice. I also use this Tula Skincare Rose Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. I try to remember to use this every day to put under my eyes, but do I remember every day? No, I don't remember every day, but I try. All right, now I'm going to pull this out and my St. Lux highlighter, and I'm just tap it in, just tap in, tap it off a little bit, and then I'm going to use it to put on my brow bone and blend out that crease shade there, because I think this works wonders. I can't remember what video it was, but somebody left a comment and was like, what was that you used to blend out? She's like, that was magic. And I'm like, well, thank you very much. It was just highlighter. I mean, you can use any highlighter, really. I use different highlighters when I do my brow bone, so, but I use them all the same way to kind of highlight and blend out the transition, crease shade, outer V shade, whatever. Did I show you the other color that I used on my lid? I don't know if I did. So I used, oh, this folds all the way back. That's nice. I used, was it this shade right here? I used this shade right here. I used this one right here, kind of like in the middle. And then I used this shade right here, like kind of like on the inner. And then I used this blue right here for the inner corner, which I think a pop of blue was a good idea. You may not agree, but I kind of think so. All right, what else do I got to do? Tight line, tight line. What time is it? Oh my God, you guys. I gotta hurry up and finish getting ready because I should be leaving in like 10 minutes. All right, we got that. Now, let's get the sky blue. I wish all eyeliners would allow you to put the lid on the bottom. ColourPop does not. That's frustrating, but I like that because like when it gets smaller, you just put the lid. Oh my gosh, I just messed up. You just put the lid and it makes it a little bit longer so you can keep using it. You know what I mean? When you sharpen it down. All right, we got that. I did kind of mess up a little bit, so I'm going to take this brush and kind of fix this up as much as I can. Like, I hate when that happens. Like, I'm doing my waterline and then all of a sudden I accidentally get it, like, underneath here. Oh, well. I don't know if I cleaned that up enough, but it's going to have to work. Now I'm going to use this ZC. I've got hair. I've got hair. The ZC mascara that I got in my Ice Cream Beauty, was it the bag or the box? I don't know. This actually does work kind of good for the lower lashes. You just kind of gotta like go back and forth. I don't know if you can see, but not too bad. And it is small enough that you can, like, I think, work with it a little better than a bigger wand on the lower lashes, you know what I mean? All right, now, lips. Lippy lip, lips. I need a lip liner. I'm going to use this one right here. I need to sharpen it. I think I need a new sharpener because mine's getting icky. All right, so we got the liner on. So now I'm going to use this Wet n Wild gloss that I got in Bizy Beauty Customs. I used this yesterday, and one of my coworkers was like, I really like your lipstick. Thank you. And I was like, she was like, you're so silly. It is really pretty, though. It is super pretty. All right, this is kind of, you know, all she wrote for today. I think I'm just going to put my hair up and throw on my jewelry. I I've been so distracted. I forgot to say, I do Get Ready With Me Wednesday every week with my girl Kat. Make sure that you guys go show her some love. Go support her channel. She had some stuff going on last week, so she didn't get a chance to upload, but hopefully she will upload and share the story this week with you all. She's always linked on the end screen and in the title down below, so you can just click on her name and it'll take you right to her channel. Try and make a messy bun here that looks kind of cute. Ooh, look at that. That's super cute. The little ringlets. What did I do with my clips? Because my hair falls down in the back. But yeah, go check her out. Just click on her name in the title or on her picture on the end screen and it'll take you right to her channel. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy this kind of stuff, I hope that you will join the family. Join 90s GLAM Squad. Just go down below, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn the notification bell up to all. That way you can get notified anytime I make a new upload. We do all kinds of different things. Mask Monday, Get Ready With Me Wednesday, Adventure Fridays, Palette Picker Fridays, vlogs, hauls, unboxings, cooking. We try to mix it up a little bit here and do a little something different. So there's something for everybody. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy Bellapierre, give the video a thumbs up. And also go down below and leave a comment. Let me know, did you get Ice Cream Beauty? Do you have this palette? I kind of like it, you guys. I mean, I think this is a really pretty look. You know, I mean, is it like the most phenomenal palette ever made in the whole entire world with the best pigment and blah, blah, blah? Probably not, but, you know, that usually doesn't pertain to me because I usually like everything that I get. Like, pretty much everything that I get I like, and I can make it work for me. So I don't really tend to complain about a lot of stuff. I figure it out. You know what I mean? So I think we have a nice, natural, neutral look going on today, and I'm pretty happy with it. But I'm going to let you guys go. I love you all so very much. I hope you have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. I hope you all take care and stay safe. Please, please say some prayers for my daddy, because we could really use them right now. And I hope I'll see you all in my next video. I love you all so much.